Are you looking for a shipping container to rent? Perhaps you run a construction company that needs a temporary way to secure tools and materials at your job site. Or you are starting a business and need an instant office or on-site storage for supplies and inventory. Renting a shipping container is a convenient and affordable way to solve your storage needs. However, depending on how long you need the container and a number of other factors, it may be better to buy a container on payments. The monthly costs are similar, but then you own it. If you don't still need it at the end of the term, you can sell or lease it to recoup your costs. Whereas with a rental, you pay to have it removed from your property, and you're done with it. In this video, we're going to cover the pros and cons of renting versus financing a container. Thanks for subscribing to Container One. Let's get into it. First, here are 4 key factors to determine which option is best for you. 1. Length of time needed. 2. Budget. 3. Customization needs. 4. Reuse or resale potential. On length of time needed, if you need a container for less than a year, rentals may be preferable. If you need it for longer than a year, buying a container with financing has benefits. For monthly budget, shipping container rentals have the lowest monthly cost. However, financing a container for 12 months is only marginally higher. A more detailed cost comparison is coming in a minute. For customization needs, rentals can come with modifications like turnkey container offices, but they typically don't allow you to modify or move the container. With financing a container, because you own it, you can do whatever you want with it. And finally, reuse or resale potential. Financing gives you the ability to recoup some expenses by selling or leasing the container when you're done using it. With rentals, you lose the entire lease amount. Now let's take a quick look at pros and cons. Here are the pros for shipping container rentals. They are cost-effective for short-term use. There is a wide variety of sizes and modifications available. They offer flexible delivery and pickup options. And there is minimal commitment and maintenance responsibility with rentals. Here are the cons for shipping container rentals. Monthly rental fees add up over time without earning equity. You get no ownership benefits. You cannot customize or resell the container. You have limited control over the container's condition. You cannot move the container's location without permission. And with rentals, you pay for both delivery and pickup. Now compare that to the pros and cons of financing a shipping container. Here are the pros for financing a container. It has a low down payment and competitive monthly cost. You get immediate ownership rights. You have more customization freedom compared to rentals. You benefit from the resale or lease value. It is more cost-effective for long-term needs, and you can move the container without permission when you own it. Here are the cons for financing a container. It may require a slightly larger upfront investment compared to rentals. Shipping containers for sale come with fewer modifications. And with ownership, you are entirely responsible for maintenance and potential repairs. One of the financing options available is a rent-to-own program that allows you to spread the payments over a 48-month term. So monthly costs are about the same as rentals. Now let's look at a cost comparison between rentals versus financing. Because shipping container prices vary based on location, and they change over time, the prices may be imprecise, but it still gives you a closer look at the cost differences. The figures in this table are based on a new one-trip, 40-foot high cube container priced at $5,000, including delivery. This chart shows a 12-month lease versus 12 months of financing versus 24 months of a rent-to-own term. As you can see, the amount required upfront and monthly is nearly the same. Of course, when financing a container, you can pay more upfront to reduce monthly costs. The total cost of the 1-year lease contract is the cheapest option. However, when you factor in selling the container for $4,000 at the end of financing or rent-to-own, your net cost will be much lower than simply renting a container. There you have it. In summary, renting a container is probably best if you need it for less than a year. But buying a container with financing is preferable if you need it for longer than a year. If you need a shipping container for your home or business, simply go to ContainerOne.net. Enter your zip code, pick between containers, accessories, or storage, add it to your cart, pick your payment option, and you're on your way. If you have any questions, you can start a chat or give our customer service a call. See you there. ContainerOne.net.